India is an adventurous paradise. You head out for a holiday, which quickly turns into a survival situation. A dream turns into a nightmare.
I'm thirsty, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm lost.
Shelter, water, and food become a priority. A fire to keep you warm. But how? I'm Chandan Lahiri from OTS Survival School. I'll give you some tips and show you some tricks to use in a self-reliant situation. Do not think problems can only happen to other people. It can happen to you.
When you're in a desert area or when you're in a mountain where there's snow around and the sky is clear, the sun is beating down, what will happen is the reflection of the sun from either the sand or the snow or the direct light of the sun itself is going to hit your skin. Your chances are you'll get sunburnt, and that's not very happy thing to have. Sunburnt, it's painful and it's not nice. So what you need to do is protect your exposed skin, your face, your nose, your ears, your arms, as much from the direct glare of the sun as possible. The second thing which might happen when you're in a desert area, for instance, you might have a sudden sandstorm, you might have a dust storm, you might have a blizzard when you're in a snowy area. Now, a good thing to carry for a situation like that, to protect your exposed skin and protect your ears, nose, mouth, face, eyes, is to carry something called a Shemagh. A Shemagh is a piece of cloth, and that has been used by people from the Middle East, from Arabia, all the way to Afghanistan, to Pakistan, to cover their head, neck, face. Now it's just a piece of cloth. This is a Shemagh, and this is just a piece of cloth, and it's a large piece of cloth. It's about somewhere between 40 to 42 inches, some are 40 inches, some are 42 inches, but that's pretty much what it is. And the way to use this is to first turn it into a triangle. So what you'll do is take the two diagonal ends and turn this thing into a triangle. And this is what we'll use to wrap our head and neck with. Now you have your triangle. What you do now is take it over your head, and this is about half, as you can see. What you'll need to do is go about 3/4 of the way down, about here. So you have a short end and you have a longer end. Now the first thing you do after you put it on your head, you take the shorter end. It's got coiled up here a little bit, so yeah, you take the shorter end, take it under your chin and take it over your ear, somewhere here. Just hold that there. Now that's your shorter end. Then you'll take the longer end, which is this end here, and take it over your face, over your nose, like so. Take it around and tie it up with the shorter end. That's it. Now what you have is you've covered your nose, you've covered your mouth, you've covered your ears, you've covered all the skin, and if you just pull this down, you've covered your neck, and the back of your neck is covered. So the back of the neck is covered, the front of the neck is covered, all your skin is covered, your ears are covered, nose, mouth, everything is covered. And if you've tied it properly, just adjust it a little bit. If you've tied it properly, you have a brim here. If you can see the brim. So if I'm looking directly at the sun, the brim catches the rays of the sun from hitting my eyes. And the other way a lot of people tie bandanas is to tie it flat on their forehead. Then the sun is hitting me directly. But if you tie the Shemagh properly, you'll actually have a brim which will protect you. And this, all I have is a little slit, and I can see everything around me. It's not obstructing my vision, but I'm cutting out all the rays of the sun. What you can also do is pull it down when you want, or you can pull it back up when you want. So you've got everything covered, and you're protected. Your face, your skin, your nose, and those are the first places that are going to get hit with sunburn. There are lots of different ways in which you can tie a shemagh. So that's one way. There might be other ways. You might wish to learn other ways, but this particular method works for me. The other way I sometimes tend to use this is to just wrap my throat. If I'm cold, for instance, and I got a sore throat and I just want to cover my throat because of a bad cold or something, what I would do is I would roll up the shemagh on itself, just roll it down, put it on around my neck, take it around, put it under this. I can either take it back and tuck it in, or I can tie a knot here. So you can take it back and you can just tuck it in. You don't even a knot. You don't need a knot. Just tuck it in. So your throat is relatively covered. And I found this to be useful, particularly when I'm sleeping at night in a cold environment and I got a sore throat, I got a cold or something, just to protect my head, my throat, and the back of my neck, because that's where a lot of body heat escapes from. I also would possibly need to cover my head, but then I would possibly be wearing a cap or something. So there are lots of different ways of wearing a shemagh. It's a useful thing. Make sure that it's cotton, because with cotton you'll be able to do things you'll not be able to do with other synthetic material. Most shemaghs are 100% cotton. So just make sure it's 100% cotton. Just remember it's about 40 to 42 inches square. It comes in various designs, various colors. Earth colors are good. Just put it around your neck, and this is a useful thing to carry around and put in your pack. Part of your gear. It's also, as clothes are your first line of defense as shelter from the elements. When it's cold, when it's hot, when the dust storm, blizzards, or something like a shemagh is going to help you to protect yourself from the elements. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with another tip very soon. Bye-bye.
Learn to adapt, improvise, innovate, and overcome. To learn more tips and tricks, visit this site. I'm Chandan Lahiri, and I hope to see you soon at the OTA Survival School. Leave nothing but footprints. Bring back nothing but memories.